All right, so earlier today, Yella Beezy was in court for a bond hearing. Even though he already had a $2 million bond, he wanted to go in and get it reduced, which he ended up getting it reduced to $750,000. We're going to get into that footage. There were some interesting things said during that bond hearing that, we're going to get into. But before we get into that, Charleston White dropped the Gangster Williams interview earlier today, and he spoke on the situation. We're going to go ahead and get into that. Let's go.
So did you see that Yella Beezy was charged with the Mo 3 murder?
Hey, just so you guys know, for some reason, the audio on this is jacked up. It's their audio, not mine.
And what are your thoughts on that?
Po Yella. Yeah, Po Yella. Yeah, Po Yella. Me and Mo was hell on them boys. Mo was on them boys. He was kicking up dust. Yella was in a lose situation, but Yella would have been better off killing him himself. That way he can at least plead a self-defense case. And shot up on your sprinter, steady everywhere I go shooting it. He should at least kill him himself. He would have been better off, a better chance getting off with a self-defense case. But that murder for hire, capital murder go, man. Nigga might came for 2 weeks. Isn't that motherfucker?
Shit, Charleston look like he ain't slept in like 3 days. What's going on with you there, homie? I was wondering what was taking him so long. Now I see why. You looking a little stressed there, my guy. What's going on?
Trying to, niggas, Mike can't swallow and Mike can't for at least half a month trying to process this through his brain. All your organs shut down.
Did he get beat up recently? Ain't that a mark under his eye right there? Like he was healing from something?
Man, God. Well, I bet he up right now. But yeah, nah, man, that Mo 3, Mo 3 works hard to get killed. And he was getting him homie, so yeah, shit, man, Po Yella. Yeah, man. Yeah. And he ain't got nobody he can tell on.
Wow.
If I were him, I'd give up Trap Boy Freddy. I chill on Trap Boy Freddy. Nah, I'm just playing trap.
No, he ain't.
Shout out to Trap Boy Freddy, bro.
No, I'm just moving. I'm just playing. I'm just moving.
What it is, he's got that road mic right there on his collar. It's up too high. Needs to be down. Sounds like it needs to be down here on a chain or something.
Say, as a person who speak out a lot about different stuff that the justice system do, are you gonna be engaged in the Yella Beezy situation with Mo 3?
I don't give a about no nigga going to jail. You fuck what? Yeah, man. Give a fuck about that nigga going to jail because he done kill Mo 3. I ain't finna give my energy and my time and my mind to that bullshit. Shit ain't gonna make me no money. Yeah, nah, man, shit, man, that nigga, Mo 3 too. Yeah, nigga ain't got time to worry about them. Nigga go to jail. Nigga, I'm out here having fun with hoes, flying here, buying pretty clothes, eating nice food. Fuck, I'm gonna think about it in there. Man, with misery. Man.
Hey, that's messed. I mean, I ain't gonna say it's messed up, but that's a big change from what he was saying recently, from what he has been saying over the last few years.
Don't think about that. I ain't got time to think about that. I don't give a by man, Brick Baby, man, them niggas out of sight, out of mind. That's how I go. Out of sight, out of mind.
So why do you think people, especially those who've made millions of dollars, result of putting hits on others in today's world?
Because they have a criminal mind. So only way you can do that, you gotta have a criminal mind to do that. Your thoughts is what dictates your actions. Man, your actions come from what shit you think in your mind. So you have to have a criminal mind to be a millionaire with all this money and think that you can put a hit on somebody, homie. And it's just that easy. Or you thinking like the kid with the undeveloped brain.
Facts.
Now, imagine them niggas didn't tell it first on Yella Beezy. But niggas been 2-3 years, they just been sitting and just been sitting and just been sitting. They ain't got a court date or nothing, man. The feds just got you sitting. They got you sitting. They got you, man, all the bad at some point holler Toby. Whether it's now or later, some point ass holler Toby. Man, Toby is sick of me. I'm sick of this shit. So, man, them niggas hollered, so they went and got him. And you gotta remember, the Mo3 died, Yella Beezy went to LA with Big U now.
See? I didn't know about that. And they did say that Yella Beezy is a rolling 60, right? So y'all think it's a coincidence that Yella Beezy got picked up right around the same time the Big U Enterprise did?
L.A. Reid got him out of here. He went to L.A. with Big U now. And he claimed rolling 60.
All right, so that was Charleston White being interviewed by Terrence Gangster Williams. I don't know what was up with Charleston there. He just didn't seem himself. Energy was all off. Looked like he got beat up, honestly, and he ain't slept in like 3 weeks. Who knows? But we gonna go ahead and get into the Yella Beezy bond hearing.
Are we ready to proceed?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor. You want me to talk to this client?
We can already talk to them.
Great. Sir, would you stand for a second? This is cause number F2500154, Stallman State of Texas versus, is it Marquise Conway?
Marquise Conway.
Okay, Marquise Conway. Mr. Conway, you are here charged with the offense of capital murder while remuneration. This offense is a capital felony. You talked to your attorney about what's happening here today.
Yes, ma'am.
This case is set for a bond reduction hearing. What is the current bond, or is there a current bond?
Current bond set at $2 million, Your Honor.
Okay, all right. And your attorneys are here today asking the court to reduce your bond. You understand that's what this hearing is about?
Yes,
Okay, all right, have a seat. Is the state ready to proceed?
The state's ready, Your Honor.
State may proceed.
Your Honor, at this time, the state would offer into evidence for the purposes of this hearing, State's Exhibit Number 1, which is the PC or probable cause affidavit for Kewan White. That's K-E-W-O-N, White, common spelling. State's Exhibit Number 2, for the purposes of this hearing, would be the probable cause affidavit for Devin Brown. State's Exhibit Number 3 is going to be a video of the offense. State's Exhibit Number 4 are going to be the bond conditions that were placed on the defendant in this case on March 21st of 2025. State's Exhibit Number 5 is going to be the PSA weighted scale score that was given by Dallas County Pretrial Services on March 25th of 2025. And then State's Exhibit Number 6 will be the...
See, he don't look too good either. He looked like he done lost some sleep. I mean, he probably, if I was him, I would have lost some sleep too. I'm a millionaire. I just did a couple nights in jail. I don't care who you are, how hard you used to be, how hard you think you still are. Let you live that comfortable life of being a millionaire, multi-platinum artist, and then you gotta go do a couple nights in jail. You gonna be stressed too. Y'all be letting these celebrities fool y'all like they in jail and they enjoying themselves. No, they ain't. No, they ain't. I mean, they might not be getting pressed like everybody else, but at the same time, they not living the same lifestyle as they're accustomed to, and that's more health for them than anything, for real, for real.
A state's witness will testify to being present for a conversation about the payment for the murder of Melvin Noble. This conversation took place in the days following Mr. Noble's murder in November of 2020. A state's witness will testify to the individuals present and involved in this conversation. The state's witness will also testify to Marquise Conway, the defendant, being present and involved in this conversation.
Okay, so there you have it. You have one witness for the state that was there present during a conversation about payment for the unaliving, right? So if that witness pans out, Yella Beezy's cooked right there, because they are putting Yella Beezy at the scene paying the money. Now, rumor is that the shooter is talking to Kewan White or whatever. Now, here's my thing. Who is this witness, and where is the Brown dude, the Devin Brown dude? Could that be him, maybe?
The state's witness will testify to the amount of money that was to be paid for the murder. A state's witness will testify to the individuals.
Why the names involved in this all use colors? We got Kewan White, Devin Brown, and Yella Beezy.
Responsible for the payment. That state's witness will also testify that Marquise Conway was one of the individuals responsible for a portion of that payment. A state's witness will also testify to the individual who would receive this payment.
He was responsible for a portion of the payment. So are they saying that there's somebody else responsible too?
The state's witness will testify that Kewan White was, in fact, the individual to receive this payment, who was originally indicted in State's Exhibit number 1, the probable cause, which is before this court. The state's witness would also testify that Kewan White, or to who shot and killed Melvin Noble. This witness would also testify to Kewan White being the individual who shot and killed Mr. Noble on November 11th of 2020. Again, this conversation took place in the days following Mr. Noble's murder. The state has also had an opportunity to review bank records of the defendant, Marquise Conway. These records would show that the defendant drew $40,000 in the days following the murder of Melvin Noble. And for the record, that was a cash withdrawal. These records would correspond to the exact amount which the state's witness would testify to.
Oh. So they have the evidence to corroborate the state's witness story. The date, the amount. Wow. Yella Beezy might be cooked, y'all.
The state at this time would like to publish to the court what's been marked as State's Exhibit number 3, which is the video of the offense. This is, just for context, this is approximately noon on I-35 heading northbound. This video is taken from a Kroger 18-wheeler, and this is heading north I-35 into downtown Dallas on noon on November 11th, 2020. Now, Your Honor, if I could draw the court's attention, if you look on I've stopped this video at 19 seconds. You see a gold sedan in the far left lane and a black sedan in the second lane to the left. The gold sedan will be the vehicle carrying the victim, and the black sedan is the vehicle driven by Kewan White, who is then the shooter, based off of the evidence we have.
Now, I seen somebody was saying in another video, it was like a live video, it was a call in. Somebody was saying that this silver BMW behind Mo 3 was shooting too. I don't know about that. Let's find out. Let's look and see. Yeah, I don't know about that. It looks to me like the BMW is like, okay, what in the fuck is this Camaro doing? But Mo 3 should have never stopped the car, honestly. Especially once Kewan White got in front of him. Once he got in front of him, he should have never stopped the car. Because he could have jumped off the freeway and, you know, let him keep going. Or let him think that he was jumping off the freeway and swerve back over. And I think here he just ran out of time. Man, I'm surprised somebody didn't hit him with their car. Wow.
You know, I'm gonna stop this at 1 minute and 37 seconds. The victim does not return.
That right there, that scene right there should just tell you, this wasn't over no baby mama getting smashed. Definitely was not. That scene right there says it all. It definitely wasn't.
Turn into the frame. The only other things that the state would like to proffer as far as this bond hearing, since the court does not have a probable cause affidavit, of course, since it's a grand jury referral, defendant Kewan White was also indicted. You do have his murder probable cause affidavit from 2020. He was also indicted at that same time in cause number F2175377 for Dr. Randall Graham, who also sustained injuries, a neurosurgeon who was heading north on I-35 that day and was struck as well. However, he did survive.
Okay, so there was an innocent
and finally,
civilian
the
struck.
last thing that I would proffer at this time would be that there were a total of 44 fire cartridge cases, all from the same style of firearm as far as the caliber that were recovered on the freeway on November 11, 2020. And at this time, we're on state arrest.
Okay, so that was the prosecution stating their case as to why he should not get a bond reduction. Then the defense calls up his grandmother, who actually retired from the clerk's office. She was a deputy clerk for that county, I guess. So they went over his childhood and how she made him go to church and all that, right? Anyways, so now they're gonna go into why his bond shouldn't be $2 million. The defense says it's because of these other cases with high profile celebrities or whatnot. Their bonds were only set at like 250, 750, yada, yada, yada. The prosecutor rebuttals with, okay, well, there's a young man sitting in jail right now with the same charge who is not a celebrity and has a $2 million bond. Well, the judge decided to go ahead and lower the bond to 750, but then went on to say this.
Okay, the court, is the court ready?
Yes, Judge.
All right, the court's ready to make my ruling. The court is going to reduce the bond to $750,000. The court took into consideration, certainly, the biggest consideration was the offense, the severity of this particular offense. It's pretty egregious to watch that video. But the court also took into consideration the evidence or lack of evidence that the state presented. That was a factor also. Another concern I had was the financial statement that the defendant was to put on file. He didn't seem to take that very seriously at all. And that causes me concern about whether or not he's taking seriously the allegations against him. So I am going to set the bond at $750,000 with the bond conditions that were already set. But included on that, I want it to be very clear, Mr. Conway, that you are to have no contact, direct or indirect, no threatening or harassment of any victim, witness, co-defendant. If it's you or anybody on your behalf, there's going to be a problem. Do you understand that? Okay, you all can stand. I'm talking to you now. So that's going to be a concern. And then I want to make sure that you provide the court with correct information regarding your personal contact, because basically this affidavit seemed to be your way of saying, forget y'all. I don't want you to open your mouth. Yeah. Seemed to be your way of saying, forget y'all. So you need to provide correct, accurate information regarding who is your personal contact should there be any type of problem. I hope that you're taking this seriously because your responses in this affidavit kind of indicate that you're not.
All right, guys, so I'm a little confused because if she didn't think that he was taking this serious, why did she lower his bond? Why did she lower his bond amount if she didn't think he was taking it serious enough? I don't know. I'm kind of confused about that. Maybe there's some kind of guidelines or whatever that Texas law goes by. And I don't know, from what the prosecution was saying, he might not be able to make even $750. But I know here in the state of Ohio, it's usually, what, 10%? You only have to put down 10%. You might have to go get a bondsman or something like that. I don't know. What's it like down in Texas? Anybody from Texas want to tap in? Let us know about it down in the comment section. You guys, that is my video for today. If you're new to the channel and you made it this far, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the bell icon. That way YouTube notifies you every time I drop a new video. And guess what, guys? When that notification comes, watch the video. Click on that notification and watch the video. It helps the video get into the YouTube algorithm, which helps it get more views and helps the channel bring in more revenue. It's all free for you guys to do. You know what else is free for you guys to do that helps the channel? Hitting that like button. Smash the hell out of that like button and drop a quick comment. It's all free for you guys to do. If you guys want to go down in the comment section and talk a little shit, hey, this is the place to do it. Make sure you guys go ahead and do all that. It's free for you guys to do. Helps the channel greatly. You guys, I appreciate you guys in advance. Hey, to my current subscribers, we are up over 6,000. Thank you guys very much. We're more than halfway to our goal of 10,000. I ain't forgot about y'all. I love y'all very much. Love y'all. Mwah. It's your boy King Charm. I'm out this bitch. Peace.